volcano ain't Cadoneno ain't Kamalkeno ain't Kamoshieno.
The most natural thing that a couple expects is to have a baby, and that would just happen as a natural process of life. And when that doesn't happen easily, the strain of that is difficult. When a couple is struggling to fall pregnant, the pain is multidimensional.
Not having a child in this world is very scary because it can alienate you.
It's very hard for them because of the fact that everyone around them is conceiving with ease.
We live in a world of babies and children, and so it's very painful and it's very hard not to have a child, very. And women, you know, their life can almost fall to pieces.
It puts big pressure on the couple's marriage and on each other, because eventually the couples start blaming each other.
For a lot of people, it's a huge spiritual component as well.
You start questioning yourself, and is it me?
You
What
start
did I
questioning
do?
your religion, you start questioning all
Yeah,
sorts of
is there
things
really a God out
that you
there?
shouldn't.
With the technologies, we can create life in the test tubes.
Without the technology that we have today, a lot of couples would not be able to have their own genetic children.
Unfortunately, IVF is so expensive that not everybody can afford to just go into their back pockets and draw the cash out.
The cost of the high-tech treatments is high, and it's a large expense that is required all in 1 month, basically.
It's something like 30,000 Rand for a 6 to 8 week procedure.
Well, our first attempt at IVF cost, I think, in the regions of about, it was around 60,000 Rand, and that was in 1998, I think it was.
I think there are very, very few people who can actually afford the 30,000 Rand that you might need at least twice or possibly 3 times a year.
The issue is not, you know, a 2,000 Rand here, 1,000 Rand there, but this is not the money that we're talking about. We are talking about large amounts of money over an extended period of time where there's no guarantee that this will actually work. So people are financially really, really stressed. So we try and relieve that financial burden. The Malka Elephant was started to help couples that don't have 25 to 30,000 Rand 4 times a year in order to try and have a child. We want to allow people to do this with dignity, to allow them to be able to have a child and not to feel like their entire life was, you know, financially broken.
Well, if it wasn't for people donating to the fund, Penina wouldn't be here. If it wasn't people donating to the fund.
Many couples would remain childless.
Yeah.
Without them, I honestly doubt I wouldn't have these children.
Not only does it provide the financial backing for you to have a child, it provides the support.
Each person that is funded by the Malka Elephant, if they want, gets a counsellor as well.
The emotional aspect of fertility is something that is very great, which we pay a great amount of detail to.
I think the uniqueness and the specialness of this fund is that it addresses one of the most important commandments in the Torah, which is the commandment of Pru Uravu, be fruitful and multiply, and it enables people to fulfill that mitzvah.
We feel such a privilege to be involved in an organisation where we directly see God's hand helping us in every single sphere. the Malka Elephant was set up in conjunction with the Johannesburg Base Den, and we operate according to the halachic requirements of what is required.
The Malka Elephant is based on making these new technologies and the latest advances of modern science available to people to enable them to conceive and to have children. And of course, we're very grateful to the expert doctors and the world-class facilities that we have available in this country. But having said that, we have to realize they are merely the utensils of God. They are His instruments. He works through their hands. And that applies in any endeavor in life. Whatever we do in life, the ultimate result and the outcome comes directly from God. We are commanded to put our best efforts in. But after we've done all of that, the input is our responsibility. The results are completely in the hands of God.
People think that you have to be religious in order to get funding from the Malka Elephant, and that's not the case at all. Our aim is to bring Jewish children into this world. As long as the couple are Jewish and they are married, we are able to fund them.
Our daughter Malki was born in 1993 and passed away just before her 7th birthday through a car accident. This left us with a great void in our lives, and at the same time an intense need to search for the meaning of what had happened. And at that time, a fund was being set up by a wonderful group of young Jewish women in Johannesburg for the purpose of helping ladies who were battling to have children themselves.
When Malka Ella passed away, this fund was being set up in Johannesburg, and someone approached myself and Chantal Rubin and said that wouldn't it be a source of comfort to this family if we were able to name the fund after this little girl who both of us didn't know at all. And we said, yeah, that will be great.
It was decided by those ladies at the time to name the fund the Malka Ella Fund. And this gave us, and continues to give us, tremendous comfort, tremendous meaning, and I can honestly say joy.
Our association with the Salutans has been such a positive part of the Malka Ella Fund, and their pride in what we've done has just been, and their generosity is just unbelievable.
With perfect trust, 'cause nothing is ours.
We funded to date about 20 procedures a year, and the fund has had over 35 babies born out of, I would say, about 60 procedures.
It's the most awesome fund. To think about how many families' lives this fund has changed.
You know, that call that you get just to say thank you, I can't thank you enough. You've made our family, you know, or I got a call recently to say thank you, we've just had twins, and this is just the most incredible thing.
To have this type of resource available is invaluable. I don't think there are words to describe how invaluable the Malka Ella Fund is in terms of helping you out.
No couple feels desperate that they can't have a child because they can't afford it. They don't.
I just wanted to thank you, holding our share. Just wanted to thank you, Kito. I just wanted to thank you, Kile Olam Fasto. I just wanted to thank you, holding our share.
Our aim is to help someone have a family.
Kito, I just wanted to thank you, Kile Olam Fasto. I just wanted to thank you, holding our share. Just wanted to thank you, Kito. I just wanted to thank you, Kile Olam Fasto. I just wanna